So our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, once again, full Muay Thai rules, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds and matched at 64 kilograms. And let me first of all introduce to you in the blue corner, fighting out of the D Unit Fight Team in Dumbarton, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, McNab. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, McNab. And facing Conor this evening, his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of majestic Muay Thai. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Josh Hill.
Josh Hill versus Conor McNab, 64 kilos. 43 fights for Josh Hill, 16 fights for Conor McNab, 31 wins for Hill and 12 wins, 11 losses and 3 for McNab. Let's go, YOKKAO 37.
So this next contest, ladies and gentlemen, matched at 64 kilograms and scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds between and introducing, firstly in the blue corner, from the D Unit Fight Team in Dumbarton, Scotland, ladies and gentlemen, Conor McNab. And standing across the ring in the red corner, fighting out of the majestic Muay Thai gym in Wigan, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Josh Hill.
So a 5 3-minute round contest. People tuning in from all over the world on YOKKAO. Facebook Live, even people from New York, everywhere, Gavin, always into what is going on in the Muay Thai world, especially on a sparkler like YOKKAO. Live view from Bolotn, ladies and gentlemen, with me, Vinny Shulman, and Gavin Sterrett ringside, as we get prepared to watch Josh Hill for the Majestic Gym do battle with Conor McNab. Youngsters in the sport. I know that Josh Hill has spent some time at Kiat Phonthip in Bangkok with Rob Cox and the team over there. Rob Cox, the absolute encyclopedia of Muay Thai. What he doesn't know about Muay Thai doesn't exist, Gav.
He is. He's the expert.
The oracle.
The oracle, yeah.
Sifa.
I was trying to think of some equivalent sporting, but I couldn't think of anybody.
I can't. No, can't. He's an absolute genius. Rob's watching. Our referee is Mr. Jesse Saunders. A 5 3-minute round contest. Rock hard though, McNab. We have seen him fight before. The opponent escapes me. But he did have a right scrap.
I'm sure it was Spencer Brown, wasn't it? I'm sure.
Yes, he did. He fought Spencer Brown. Half-Thai white guy. I'm sure he's watching in time.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I remember that fight, yeah. And he was impressive.
Red, black and white is for Josh Hill. Blue, red and white is for Conor McNab. Youngsters do battle.
Round one.
Let's see. Gangly, rangy Josh Hill.
Nice.
That's very nice, yeah. Well, the baby face of McNab fool you. This kid is rock hard. He really is tough. We go hand right. Attempt from him. Hill, good in the clinch. Last time out, lost to George from Scott Robinson's gym. Super Petch. I think that's his name. I can't say his second name because he's very
I remember, yeah.
Some other. But he's a very good fighter, George. Majestic Gym had a very big win early with Ryan Stockley stopping Eric Brew in the second round with knees. So they're on a roll at the minute, Majestic, and they are a very good gym indeed. The two-time world champion Kevin Harper in charge of them, but also with a Thai called Omnoy, who apparently is a very good coach according to Gav as well.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Controlling range well here. Hill showing strength in the clinch. But a good showing also strength from McNab. There's a cut over the right high, and it's not a pretty one. Tries it again, another right elbow. He's really going for it now, Hill. That eye is a mess, it's starting to swell. This is a bad cut.
It's a bad cut, that.
And he's also going to close that. Kevin Harper screaming to his charge to jab the eye. Looks outgunned here, McNab. Really does. That eye is a mess, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to close up that now. I can't quite see how close that is to the eyelid either. I think
it's not going into the eye because Jesse Saunders would be stopping that, but he's trying all the time. He's moving. He needs to move to his own left. Josh, you go to get to that side and just go out of the vision range of McNab. Harper will know what to do. He's experienced enough. And I said, McNab is rock hard. What a big, big round already for Josh.
That's a good round from Josh Hill. The thing is about McNab is I've seen him before, and he is very, very teak tough. He's not so active, and you know he's defensively quite good, and it leads him to be into this kind of this really slow rhythm where he doesn't tend to do anything. He just tends to stop you doing things and doesn't attack you. And you can see it now, it's the same thing. He didn't throw much at all.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the round, wasn't
Josh
it?
Hill took full advantage of that. Full advantage of that before, and put McNab on the back foot. That's how he got caught with a cut, because he was a little bit, maybe a bit lackadaisical, a little bit, and not quite awake, not quite warmed into the fight. And Josh Hill took full advantage.
If you just joined us here live on the YOKKAO feed on Facebook, I'm Billy Shorman, and with me is Gavin Sterrett, and we are very privileged to bring you an absolute scorcher of a show live for you here in Bolotn, courtesy of Brian Calder and Stefania Precacelli.
He's done a good job on that.
Seconds out.
He's done a really good job on that cut.
Round two.
Round two then. Let's see. Swelling still on the eye of McNab.
You can see Hills has started off exactly where he left off, pushing the pace. Trying to jab that right eye. McNab's got to step up now. He's got to step up and go for a little bit of broke a little bit.
He's having real problems with the distancing of Hill, who's giving a measured performance here. Nice leg kick there from McNab. Just around that watertight guard. You know, I'm impressed with Hill. Look how he puts himself in right positions here, Gavin, when McNab moves. Just keeps him in the right range. Always improving. These kids, they really are.
Yeah, he's improved. I mean, Josh Hill's a student of the game, isn't he? He's constantly in the gym. He's constantly trying to improve all the time.
Yeah, so sneak elbow there from McNab. Locked on tight on the clinch, but he's locked too tight, Gavin, that he can't knee from that position. Just squeezing the life out of McNab, but he can't get his knees off. Nevertheless, tiring way to fight.
Very strong in the clinch, McNab, but he's having trouble there with the height and the reach.
So bewildered at times, doesn't he, McNab? Just having problems with the distance, coming in forward, but not throwing anything on the way in, or just wants to walk in, but...
Yeah, he's walking in, he's walking to range, but not doing anything when he gets there.
Yeah.
And you know, he's walking in there and he's getting tied up straight away. And if he continues, he's going to get caught with another elbow, or you know, a shot or a heavy knee or something like that. He's going to get caught with something like that.
Should be attacking the legs of Hill.
Yeah.
That's what he should be attacking.
Should be giving Hill something to think about.
Yeah. And stopping moving as well, but Hill's just looks really sharp here tonight. Just a little bit of distance as well. Just moving his back leg, just letting Connor walk in and then scoring. That was just out of range there, but...
Yeah, Josh Hill's using the distance really well, using his range really well.
Nice. A good catch back from Hill and then a spinning elbow. Good jumping knee to end the round and catches the judge's eye. So far, so good for Hill, Gavin.
Yeah, he's growing in confidence in that round, and he's settled. He's very much settled in that round as well. You can see he got a game plan, and he's sticking to it very, very well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you want to go to Thailand, you want to join in this beautiful night, you can go and have yourself a couple of weeks in Bangkok, well, as long as you want to stay. And go and train at the YOKKAO Training Centre. And you go train with the guys over there. Have a look at www.yokkao.com and go and treat yourself to the art of Muay Thai. So here's some of the action. Just turned himself into the ropes really there. Hill, as I said though, Conor McNab, rock hard, really tough kid. Only a youngster, of course. Only these are kids in the beginning of this show anyway. No kids to me anyway, to be honest. I'm 500 years old or something, whatever I am. But good performance so far by these kids, and it's been absolutely wonderful to watch.
Yeah, and you see they bring up the best in each other. That's the sign of a well-matched fight. I'd like to see McNab now just push the pace a little bit more, throw hands a little bit more, maybe go to Josh's legs. But Josh is executing the game plan so far to perfection. He's doing a great job.
Sweep specialist from Thailand. That's coming up, so stay tuned. And we'll go to
round three.
Round three.
Yeah, there's a notable step. There's a notable step up in pace from both fighters this start of this round.
Just knows what to do, Hill. Just knows what to do. He's in good company. The likes of Ryan Stockley and the rest of the Majestic Gym, and they are doing really, really well at the minute on the circuit. Fair play to Kevin and the team. But now from D unit, just getting outscored here. It was a beautiful score as well, going stepping round, kicking it back.
You know what I like about Josh Hill is that last time he fought on YOKKAO, he did struggle a little bit. He did struggle with I can't remember the guy's name. George. Let's call him George. But he looks like he's gone away. He's one of those rare fighters that learns, and I don't think he lets a loss get him down to him too much. He actually goes back and doubles down, and he's come back. He looks great. He looks fantastic.
So learning curve for both. And I've just taken a little bit too long in getting his things off, and just fighting well off the back foot as well.
He's settled back into that same pace again, McNab has. You know, he started off quite quick in the first 30 seconds. You've got to maintain that. You've got to maintain that. You've got to go through those gears, like you said before. And he's just dropped back again into just walking him down and walking into problems.
That's it now, heavy. Kevin telling Josh not to move so much and stay in his position. It's a good idea, really, because Conor walk onto the stuff that Josh is throwing. His Conor's coming in, and his technique is good, but he's just not being able to land it with regularity, Gavin.
Josh doesn't need to move as much because he's walking into him. He's walking straight into the clinch, where Josh is stronger and more effective. You know, so it makes sense because it's, you know, energy sapping. Josh is moving a lot. There's a lot of it. Doesn't need to move as much. He can sit there and he can wait for McNab and then you know, tee off on him.
Yeah, just let him walk into range. I'd like to see Hill just use his long knee as well. Just step in with that. Just have a little bit more gusto in his shots and just really sort of keep Conor there. But he's a rock hard kid, this McNab. and he doesn't know the word quit. As his eyes swell, but it's not swelled shut. But surprised Hill's left that alone, Gavin.
Yeah, I was surprised, but I think the corner's done a great job on that.
So do I.
Because, you know, I did expect it to open up again a little bit more, because it's like a really surgical cut, really. Done a good job. Another good round from Hill.
Well, outscored, outthought, and outfought is McNab. But as I said, there is no surrender in this young Scottish boy from D unit. But Hill is giving a bit of a masterclass here, giving a bit of a schooling at times to Conor McNab. So we're on YOKKAO 37, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some of the action from round 3. It's kind of in the same order of the day, hasn't it, really, Gabby? Just Hill using his kicks, his knees, and his advantages, but he's just that little bit more versed, a little bit more je ne sais quoi, as you say.
There's a bit more, there's a lot more volume coming out of Hill than there is out of McNab, and that's the story of the fight, to be honest. You see McNab just walking forward all the time, doesn't take a step backwards, which is great, and he's tough and everything, but once he gets into range, he's not doing anything. He's just walking into the stuff that Hill's really good at. You would, you know, maybe the cut was very early, and you know, there's a possibility that maybe put McNab on the back foot, put him into a little bit of shock, and you know, because once you get
in the business, Jesse Saunders from the Shinkit Gym in Woking. Round number 4, then the money round, as they say. But he's already running away with it, I believe. Josh Hill. More venom from McNab. Virtually unscathed, isn't he, Hill?
Yeah, it's not a mark on him. You know, it's a similar performance that I saw last time from McNab, though, just walking forward and, you know, again, you know, getting pats on the back for being tough, but just not throwing enough. And I don't doubt that he can do it. You can tell he's well schooled, well balanced. He's got a nice style about him. You can tell he's just not throwing the shots.
Thing is, though, with Hill, he's boxing to orders. I can hear just off camera, I can hear Kevin and what he's saying. And with my amazing hearing, Gavin, I can understand Wigan language, which is very garbled and not proper English. But he is boxing to order and boxing very well. But McNab still trying his best. Felt that knee as he went in. Cool, calm and collected. Josh Hill bouncing, got lots of energy still, these youngsters.
There's a lot of confidence in Josh Hill as well now. After these 4 rounds, everything he's done, he's worked. And you know, a confident fighter is very hard to knock off the balance, you know.
Just kick for kick, scoring a la Muay Thai, scoring with the body kick, keeping position. Conor just moving forward, and this is where Josh should stay in this clinch a little bit longer, Gavin, and just save himself a lot of movement, you know. He seems to be more versed in the clinch and stronger.
It would be interesting,
kicking
actually,
and scoring and moving off.
If Josh actually tried to push McNab back, you know, trying to take the centre of the ring and push him back a little bit, you know.
There needs to be more urgency in the work of McNab, but I just think he's a bit bamboozled by the movement and the sheer skill, but the length of Josh Hill. Good jumping move.
I think the cut as well. The cut did, you know, the cut did knock him off his stride a little bit, but
it could be a new experience for him, Gav, couldn't it, as well? So
be. You know, but you know, this is professional fighting. You know, you're going to get cut, so get used to it. You know, kind of thing. You've got to take the rough with the smooth sometimes.
Wise words there from Gavin Sterritt. Just joining us here, ladies and gentlemen, we're on YOKKAO 37. We have 2 more fights left, another round of this fight. We've got Josh Hill handily scoring, the teaked up and brave Conor McNab coming forwards all the time through this fight, but to no avail, really not caused any indentation in the majestic start. But a very, very exciting fight. Final fight of tonight's action, ladies and gentlemen, will be the magician Paul Carpus, who tries to score a huge upset in fighting Super Mank from Thailand, who is absolutely a sweep specialist. So you're going to be treated to some actual beautiful Muay Thai all evening. So stay tuned with us and enjoy these fights alongside us. And here's some of the action. Gavin just scoring at will, isn't he, at times, Josh Hill?
Yeah, he's having it quite easy. I mean, he's worked hard.
Please get behind both fighters as they come out for the
get involved in this beautiful
final
round. If this is the
round.
first time you've seen it,
Seconds
welcome
out.
and enjoy it with us.
Round 5.
Round 5 then, the final round. It's been a one-sided schooling at times. Josh Hill. McNab will try his best.
I think someone like Josh Hill as well, once he gets going into a rhythm, it's very hard to knock off the rhythm. He's, you know, he's very fit, he's an athlete. It's difficult, you've got to hurt him.
Enjoying himself in there now. Josh Hill. He's running away with it really, and he's starting to enjoy himself, but McNab here should try and take advantage of this and throw bombs, trying to reach up there with an elbow. You're not going to get that. It's just sort of be throwing punches, swinging shots. He's got to swing for the bleachers really, Gavin, and as he's doing now.
He's trying. See, that's the problem. Every time he comes in close, Josh Hill is tying him up in the clinch.
As I said though, McNab doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. I can see him more active, and then he might get some more conclusive wins under his belt. He's got it all really in toughness-wise, but not fighting regularly enough, in my opinion, but there you go. Conceding now. Hill just scoring, moving around, enjoying himself, keeping out of getting injured. He's backing him in now, McNab, but Josh just not going to engage him in that one. He's already won. Good right hand, spinning elbow. Been impressive, hasn't it, Gavin? He's fought to order. He's been impressive tonight, Hill.
Yeah, he's listened intently, Josh Hill, to his corner. They've come out of a game plan, and he's stuck to it. He carried it out to the letter. It's been a fantastic performance.
Makes him miss. Do you know, though, the part of me, though, Gavin, really likes McNab, you know?
Yeah, I do. I like his style. I do
So
like
do
his
I.
style.
Sneak right hand, he tries his best. As I said, he doesn't know the meaning of the word quick, the Scottish start. And he's trying to catch the fleet-footed slickster of Josh Hill. But he's meeting a guy with absolute beautiful focus and a range of technique that has been sublime tonight, Gav.
Yeah, he's done a great job. I'm very happy with this performance.
Well, an absolute runaway performance by Josh Hill, who boxed to order, a smiling and happy Kevin Harper. And a very, very proud corner in the D unit for Conor McNab, who always shows teak toughness. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying this show tonight. And a very, very interesting fight coming up after this is an extremely dangerous Niall Brown. And when I say it's worth watching, you stay tuned. Here's some of the action anyway. Gav, it just was that little bit step out. It was that little bit just too sharp, and he had that little bit too much je ne sais quoi, as they say.
Yeah, as we said before, you know, Josh was boxing to orders there, and he carried them out to perfection.
Okay, fighters, to the centre of the ring, please. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, please, your appreciation for both fighters. And after the full 5 rounds, our judges have reached a unanimous decision in favour of your winner. In the red corner, Josh Hill. And your appreciation, please, for Conor McNab.